So I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I'm going to take my channel in a different direction. Not super different. I mean, it's still fitness technically, but I'm going back to what works for me and what worked for me in the past when I lost a bunch of weight. Hey you guys, I'm Aneese, and if you are new, welcome to my channel where I am vlogging my fitness journey. So in a few of my videos, I have talked about how I lost a bunch of weight through aerial fitness. So I'm essentially going back to that. I have been practicing pole for the past couple of weeks. I want to say 4 weeks, so a month. And I'm already seeing improvement just from pole. Now I'm still going to be walking. I'm still doing my Saturday and Sunday walks with my family because that's something that I enjoy. I thoroughly enjoy, especially walking in nature. So walking will always be my go-to. And it was my saving grace after I had spine surgery and I literally couldn't do any other form of working out. Especially once I was cleared to actually start walking a few weeks after spine surgery. So yes. And I'm going to tell you how it started because I thought I was done with pole specifically. And Lyra really, because I feel like Lyra hoop is kind of harder than pole in my opinion because it's more upper body strength. But that's just my opinion. Well, let me tell you how I came to this conclusion in case you're wondering. I was just sitting in bed feeling defeated in my fitness journey, to be honest. Even though I've been trying to motivate myself and trying to stay in a positive spirit because thinking positive does matter in anything that you do in life, but especially when you're on a journey, especially when you're trying to lose weight in your fitness journey, because like I've mentioned before, and I've told you guys before, it doesn't happen overnight. And I even have to tell myself this because I get impatient. I'm human, but results don't happen overnight. But I felt like I was having a hard time staying consistent with, my workouts, with the gym. And in reality, I just don't think I was enjoying the form of fitness that I chose. Like I said, I thoroughly enjoy walking. So that is something that I will continue to do. But pole, deep down inside, pole is number one. When I found it 3 years ago, I became hooked. I was completely and utterly in love with pole. And something unexpected happened when I started my pole journey. I did it out of, I guess, curiosity and wanting to switch things up and try something fun. And I watched a TV show and a movie about pole and I was hooked. And so I decided to give it a try. But then when I did that, I had no idea how therapeutic it was going to be. And I just so happened to also start it at a time where I needed, that therapy. Or I needed something to ground me, I guess, if you will, because I was feeling a bit disconnected just with everything that was going on in my life. And pole did that for me. Pole gave me confidence. It gave me strength. It helped me connect with just being a woman. I feel like society shames women for wanting to be sexy and tap into our sensuality and our sexuality, and they make it seem like it's a bad thing. And it's not. It's something that's totally normal and something that I think every woman should experience. But I can go in on that topic on its own another time. And maybe I will, because it's something that I noticed, something that I'm passionate about talking about. So maybe I'll make a video on that. We'll see. That's probably going to get a lot of hate. But yeah, so that's the direction that I'm going in. I booked my first beginner pole fitness class. That's happening in a few weeks. So I will be doing that and I'm super excited. If they would have had a class available tomorrow, I would have done it. And even though I started pole fitness 3 years ago, and I'm technically not a beginner. I feel like because I took over a year off from consistently practicing pole that I lost a lot of the strength and I lost a lot of the momentum and just remembering how to safely go about doing certain moves that I just wanted to start over. So I'm starting over, um, at the studio, at the fitness studio. And I'm going to go as much as my wallet will allow me to, because to be honest, it is a pretty expensive hobby, but I love it so much that I'm willing to invest in myself and to go anyway. So I am aiming to do at least twice a month in a studio for now, unless I can afford, another class in that month, then I will, but at least a minimum of twice a month. And then in between that time, I will be practicing at home. And I do have a monthly subscription from, what do you call it? Someone who's certified in pole dancing instruction. So she's a pole dancer and a pole instructor. And she has her own YouTube channel. She inspires me so much. Her name is Janae Way here on YouTube. And if you guys don't know who that is, please, please, please go check her out. Make sure you subscribe. She is so dope. She is amazing. But I have her Patreon, her monthly Patreon, where she posts pole tutorials. And she also has a website where she offers one-on-ones. So that's also an option if you're unable to, uh, join a studio in person. There are plenty of pole instructors who offer lessons online. That's just one that I know of because I've been watching her for years, or when I started pole fitness. So for the past 3 years. So yeah, that's an option as well. And yeah, so aerial fitness or aerial arts in general is something that I'm deeply passionate about. And I feel like that's just where I'm just going to go. I'm going to go where I'm passionate. I'm going to go where I get results. And that is where I've gotten results in the past. So I'm going to do what works for me. And I encourage anybody that's on a fitness journey to do the same. Go with what works for you. Whether it's going to the gym, lifting weights, running, cycling, swimming, playing sports, tennis, basketball, whatever it is. Whatever you enjoy doing, go do it. Hey, you guys. So it is Saturday. Excuse my voice. I don't know if I mentioned earlier in the week, but I ended up getting sick again. Not sure what that's about. Probably something to do with allergies. I think it's just a sinus infection. So I've been dealing with that for the past 3 days, even though my voice, or even with my voice already being irritated from getting sick, from Botox. Now it's even more irritated because I've gotten a stupid sinus infection on top of that. So yeah, fun times. But I am on my way to the park to meet with my family. I don't know if my mom's going to be there, but I know my niece and my sister is for sure. And it is freaking cold. Oh my God. My car says it's 43 degrees. My phone said it was 36. It feels like 36 to me. That's one of the things about living in Ohio that I cannot stand, you guys. It is the beginning of May. Why the heck does it feel like it's the beginning of March? Like it's freaking cold. It was just warm like a few weeks and then boom, temperatures dropped, which obviously is a thing when it rains a lot. So we've had a lot of rain. We're getting more rain soon. Oh, let me move my purse because it slid across the seat. But yeah, I'm gonna be meeting them at the park. I did not want to get up and go. Like, I sat up in bed. I was like thinking to myself, am I really going to do this today? I don't have the energy. This is so, so rough. But my eating has sucked. Can't see what you're doing. Okay. Even though I've been trying my best to eat healthier, my choice in foods obviously still needs to be, um, what do you call it? I guess modified. And I need to be doing my research a lot better when choosing foods. So I've been on this pepperoni kick for quite some time. And I thought if I could just, buy the deli pepperoni and make, sandwich wraps with those low carb or carb counter wraps that I showed you guys in the last video with the Greek yogurt and with the Greek yogurt mix that I made from the last video. I would do that with baby spinach and a little bit of cheddar cheese. I like my cheese. And I thought it was fine. It was delicious. It was delicious to me. That might sound gross to some people. It was super delicious. But I realized that I'm retaining a lot of water. Like I'm super bloated, even outside of just, my cycle starting soon. I'm more bloated than usual. So something told me to look it up. Look up if pepperoni causes you to bloat if you eat it regularly. And lo and behold, yes, it does, which does. It's a salty food. There's just no way around it. So it's not something that I can regularly keep in my diet. And I have been for like the past couple of weeks, just eating those wraps. So trial and error, I guess, but that's something I'm not going to be able to do. I mean, I'll still be doing the wraps. I'm just going to do it veggies, just my cucumbers, tomatoes, baby spinach with the plain Greek yogurt ranch mix that I made. We're just going to do that. Just take the guesswork out of it. Just veggies it is. And I'll just have to figure out, I guess I can stick with chicken, but I get bored with chicken. So maybe I'll do fish. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I hate cooking. It's not my thing. It's never been my thing. And food is so freaking expensive. So yeah, I've just been feeling kind of frustrated because of the nutrition factor of my weight loss journey. On top of that, working a full-time job, being a mom, especially with two kids in elementary school, both of them have disability, autism and ADHD. It's just exhausting. It's freaking exhausting. And I can see why there's this whole, child-free movement. I don't blame people at all for choosing that. But I've always wanted to be a mom. I don't regret being a mom. Even though it is exhausting, I love it. I'm not gonna lie. I absolutely love being a mom. I look forward to being with my kids every time I wake up. They're on my mind constantly. But I can see why so many people wouldn't want to choose that path because I'm not going to lie. There is a lot of self-sacrifice. There are a lot of things that, you can't do well, I will say can't do, but there are a lot of things that you have to put them first. At least good parents. Yeah, you do have to put them first often. And that could be a lot, you know. So I don't blame anybody who chooses the child-free life. If anything, I think it's pretty smart. Okay, leave me alone. My car beeped because I was driving on the line for a second. Well, yeah, I think it's a smart move. You get to really learn yourself, especially in this economy. You get to afford yourself. I don't know. Is it cheaper? I'm assuming when you don't have kids. I would assume it is. At least you can buy groceries without drowning. I don't know. I've got a couple of friends or maybe acquaintances, I'll call them. So we don't really hang out like that, but they seem to be extremely happy and free and they're always in a good mood and they just love their life. They're just, women with no kids who can travel and take themselves out all the time. They're the ones that inspire me to, start doing that for myself. She's some of the most happiest people I've ever met. And I aspire to be the same way once my kids are grown and on their own, and I'm an empty nester. But until then, I will welcome and enjoy their company as always. But anyways, enough of that rambling. I'm here at the park. It looks like it's just my sister here and my niece. So that's fine. But yeah, I will see you guys. Oh, I'm blind. I will see you guys on the walking path. All right, you guys. Oh man. So I made it to the park. It's cold. My gosh. It's hard to talk because I'm cold. I'm currently walking up an incline with a weighted vest on. So yeah, fun times. But these calories aren't gonna burn themselves. Well, I mean, technically they do, but your body naturally burns calories. But we're trying to burn extra calories because according to the TDEE calculator, if you are trying to figure out how much weight you need to lose or how many calories you should burn per day, go to tdee.net, type in your info, and it will tell you. It's pretty self-explanatory, at least to me. But I need to be in a 500 calorie deficit for my age, weight, and height. My maintenance calories are around 1,800 calories, which to me that sounds high, but that's what it said. So I should be eating about 1,300 calories in order to lose weight. So that's what I'm going to do my best to stick to. But yeah, let's enjoy the rest of this. So I have finished up at the park, and even though I did not feel like going, I feel like getting out of bed at all whatsoever, I'm glad I did. So I was really this close to not even doing it. But I'm glad I made myself get up. Because I know I have over 10K steps. I don't know the exact step count because I haven't looked at my watch, but it goes off every time I hit 10K steps. So I know that I at least have 10,000 steps in, and it's only 10 a.m. So, and I feel so good. Like I can't even emphasize how good I feel. So I'm proud of myself for, despite not wanting to go, to going anyways. The fitness journey is not always about, you feeling like getting up and showing up for yourself. But I'm glad that I did. Because once again, I just proved to myself that I can do hard things. So yeah, tomorrow, my niece's birthday is coming up in a few days, but we're going to celebrate it tomorrow because that's when most of us are off work. She was born on Cinco de Mayo. It's pretty cool. So we're just going to do a little get together and celebrate her birthday. She'll be 13. So that's going to be really fun. So we're going to go walking in the morning first, and then I will be meeting them over at their home to celebrate. So yeah, but that concludes this week's workout vlog, fitness vlog, whatever you want to call it, vlog, hanging out with yours truly vlog. For those of you that are already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. It truly means the world to me. And if you are new, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that way you are notified when I drop new videos. I was doing a weekly schedule of every Saturday at noon, but that proved to be too much for my schedule as a mom of two who works full time. Okay. Right now, I literally can't even commit to that. I just can't. So I will post as often as I can. You will know when you hit the notification bar or bell. But with that, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.